Me and Jamie, I don't know about Steve. Steve laughed at it, but we knew you were gonna miss the fucking bridge and you were gonna go into the third chorus.
No way.
And I walk behind Jamie and I look at Jamie and he's just shit grinning. And you went into the third and we lost it. But dude, we didn't miss a fucking beat.
No.
And I turn around to Steve and Steve's just like, I know. I have the clip of it, dude. It's hilarious. And we don't miss a fucking lick.
No way.
It's just notes and smiles, man.
That's
It's
amazing.
Stumble on the way to the top, then do it again. We're a hard-working band.
A little tease.
So we're back.
We're back.
Well, we never really left.
Never really
left.
left. Yeah, we were talking about Grindstone, name of the album, Hard Working Grindstone theme, and what the song means.
And how we're in hard-working
How we're
band.
in hard-working band.
Yeah,
and
so-
yeah, here we are again.
This
That's Jamie,
song-
that's Dakota, that's Rory, that's Stefan.
This song started off like I was like copying like a country song lyrically. It was like an
Really?
Alan Jackson song.
Really?
Yeah, this is
I'm
the
a
end of...
hard-working band, do-do-do-do-do, and we'll do it again.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
but then it kind of evolved into a more funky rhythmic thing. But yeah, like when we were first jamming the song, the way I was singing it was totally different.
So if you guys don't remember, which I've been looking, I can't find it, I thought I had it. This song we did at the very end of a jam one day. This is at the end of a rehearsal one day. We were just like, I don't know who brought it to the table. I don't remember that, but I do know it was at the end of the jam. And you just did your thing, and we're all, holy fuck, this is.
I remember again,
We,
like
we did the change within that. Dun 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 dun. Remember the offbeat.
Offbeat, yeah. I remember,
For me, it was at the
just
end of a-
sitting there tangling up my fingers with a bass line because I don't think it came from a bass line. But then when I eventually figured the bass line out and brought it to the table, you guys were like, no, we should start it with the bass line.
Right.
I think that was how it went.
Just Dakota, you had that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, or that's for me. I remember that.
Yeah, because you were doing
No,
that
that's how it
alternate
fucking started.
Right.
That's
It
where
was
came
more
from.
country sounding and the way I was singing it.
And that was at the end of a rehearsal. You were like, hey, man, I got this little riff. I'm like, what you got? And we were like, oh, okay. Jamie put his bass back on, and we.
I was fucking
I'm a
sat here
hard-
and eventually, yeah, we fucking got it. And
Yeah.
you're like, no, we should start with that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's how it went.
This song, and it's funny how punk we went with it. Because it didn't start off, we struggled on this song to like it. I feel like,
Yeah.
for me anyway, I was like, this song needs something. It's just so like, it just didn't have that.
You know what I think fixed that was the way we structured the courses. Because they're
the
so
stops.
short.
Yeah.
They're so short, and you think there's going to be another 2 rotations of ba-la-la-la-la. It's not
It's
there.
just
It
one
stops,
right back into
and then
the
we go back.
verse.
Ba-la-la-la-la.
And we'll do it again.
And it just.
Right.
But we struggled for probably a good month, being like, guys, should we do it 3 times? Should we do it 4
I remember not
times?
feeling this
Yeah,
song
yeah,
at all, and
yeah.
now I love
When
it.
we first started talking about doing that change on the 4, I'm like, it's just not going to sound as punchy, Jamie. Because remember, I was like, I was
Yeah,
fighting a
yeah.
little bit. I'm like, it's on the off, man. And then, you know what? It works.
Yeah, no,
It
it
really
really
does.
definitely came to be a...
It
Or
works.
at least for me, when we were listening to the demos, I think it was before we had vocals. It was one of my more favorite songs to listen, like, instrumentally to.
Yeah.
Well, and I started following your guys' big world boys, girls so hard to predict.
Yeah.
It's really
Which is punky.
Whereas before I was just singing.
Mhm.
I wasn't really following your beats and your bass hits as much.
Yeah.
And then and then once you started doing the more chuggy instead of the strummy stuff,
Yeah.
I think that's what really gave the song that like tightness.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes into the
The very crazy outro.
the crazy outro, which like when we hit that the first time, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
was so
I got it the
against
first
it.
time, man.
Yeah.
Back in the studio.
Yeah.
I got done. Jamie was like,
Yeah, exactly. I remember.
but but I
like-
did. I felt I was like, fuck, I just hit
Yeah.
this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right, because it took a little bit. It took a little bit for us to get
Oh,
exactly
yeah.
what we wanted,
It's
but
it's a crazy
it
dope
turned
beat,
out
man.
the exact way I think we
It's
all
so
really
fast,
wanted
man.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even Dakota's like, oh,
Steve asking for a green light here.
Steve asking for
He's dying here.
Green light.
so, but really, so hardworking band, Roy, with the lyrics. I mean, I feel you were really talking about. We have been a hardworking band since we've been going, and since we've. I feel like your lyrics for me, were coming through with what we've kind of been doing.
Yeah, oh, for
I
sure.
mean, I've felt that. Just
This
I
song is
wanted
definitely
this-
like underdog. You know, big world, boys, girls, so hard to predict.
Yeah,
Head
yeah.
start, nice car,
Well, I
no,
think-
not for. It's like it's about the underdogs, and
yeah.
it's about like we are underdogs. I mean, we're it's so hard to get gigs. It's so hard to
like the Dog
do
Days
anything
song,
as
right?
a
We can
non-
relate to that with this in a way.
Yeah, I mean, Dog Days definitely, and Money. I think a lot of our songs are like that. It's like the underdog comeback kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's the underdog because that's kind of how we are,
Yeah.
right? Like we're four guys that
We've all gone
have
through
no
adversity
music.
since we've been together. Holy shit! You
Yeah,
kidding
like-
me? Woof.
None of us are like professionally trained at any of this stuff. I mean,
No.
Steve's been doing it for a long time.
I'm the closest, and I ain't.
But like
I mean, I did my best.
we're a garage band,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we don't have any money behind us. It's all financed ourselves.
I think
like,
that's the one point that I want to make on this song, this album, and just us as a band is that
Yeah.
there's a few bands out there that are crowdfunded,
There's a few guys we
that
know.
are either signed to a label. I don't want to say silver platter, but
No.
you
They're-
got
they're
ahead, right?
They're
We're-
following the steps of the system, and it's working out for them.
Exactly,
Which is
I respect that.
I mean,
From
100%.
day one,
Yeah.
we have paid for all of our gear out of our own pockets, all of our
Yeah.
recordings out of our own pockets. It's all again a hard-working band.
Grassroots.
Like it's all
Yeah.
like
yeah,
I mean,
again
nothing's cheap anymore,
grindstone,
guys.
right? Like
Yeah.
we grind our asses off
yeah.
doing work 8-12 hours a day in order to do another 8 to
Yeah.
12 hours in a studio
Yeah.
just to give you guys some music.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that's our personality, right?
Sunday,
Yeah.
Sunday, man. We've been a Sunday crew for a while. It's
Mhm.
Yeah,
that's what we
Church, I like to call it church.
yeah. Church
Music
of
church,
Church
yeah.
of Rock.
did. Church of
Well,
Rock.
to me, it definitely has that place of not necessarily a fuck you to those kinds of bands that you were talking about, but definitely to the industry
No.
itself and the dynamic of, we're four guys that work, probably 50, 60 hours a week.
Yeah.
Easily, all of us. I know we all put in overtime. We all fucking
Yeah.
work our
Yeah.
asses off
Oh,
at our
yeah.
day job,
Yeah,
Damn right.
and that's just to be able to pay our bills, family.
That's
all the
it.
extra
have that little
Yeah.
extra
that
for this.
tiny
Yeah.
little bit
The
left over to be
grindstone,
like,
in
hey,
essence, again, Jamie. The
yeah,
grindstone.
can we afford to buy a
Can
new
we pay
microphone?
Dixon this time? Can we-
Yeah.
Poor Dixon. Yeah.
All the sins in life are to resist. Start a long way to the top, then do it again.
When we get rich and famous, he'll see his.
He'll see it.
He'll be our full-time videographer around the world, 100%.